Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So if you are new to this channel, kindly click on that subscribe button and subscribe to me, Also click on that notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new videos. You don't want to miss out on my videos updates. I give you reports on all the gists of this Big Brother Nigeria reunion. So guys, stick through with me and subscribe to watch more of my videos updates. So on today's episode, guys, it was basically about talking about guys, men. And it started with Ebuka asking Esther about her relationship with Mercy and Diane in the house, like how they became friends and everything, and also the part whereby she walked in on Mercy and Diane discussing about her in the garden few days to her eviction. They were talking about her behind and back. So Ebuka asked her how she felt about them discussing about her in the house, even as they were friends. And when she got out of the house, she discovered that they talked about her and everything behind her back. How did she feel about everything? So she said she felt bad in a way because she considered Diane as a friend in the first place. That it was Diane she first connected with when she got to the house. But then Mercy was Diane's friend. So for the fact that she's Diane's friend and Mercy and Diane are friends, she just had to click with Mercy also as per the friendship thing. A friend of your friend is also a friend of yours, that kind of thing. She said being that Diane is a friend and all that, she thought Diane would have, talked about all those stuff to her, not behind her back with Mercy. That she didn't find it cool and stuff for them to talk behind her back. That coming out of the house and discover those kind of things, discovering those kind of stuff, it really got to her because she considered their friendship like genuine and good and all that. So Ebuka asked Mercy. He asked her about the conversation they had in the house in the garden on that day that she walked in on them. And it was about them talking that they didn't trust Esther. So Mercy said that she assumed Esther to be the kind of girl that once she's with a guy, like once she's friends with a guy and all that, she abandons her friends and just cling to the guy. That was what made her to start having second thought about Esther in the house, because suddenly she became friends with Nelson and she just abandoned them and she started clinging to Nelson and all that. But then she felt that we were friends before, girl. You don't have to just leave us all alone and cling to the guy. And the funniest thing was that Diane said she liked this guy and Esther is now, coming body with the guy. So she just felt that she did a bad thing, she betrayed them. Then after Nancy was evicted from the house, okay, she came back to them again. Then they started being cool. They were talking and relating well. All of a sudden, she became close to Frodd. Yeah, Frodd. Then she just, packed up and started doing gummy body with Frodd, and she just abandoned them. So she just felt that they cannot really trust her because with the kind of person she is, she just she's not really reliable, like hey, that kind of thing. There's only Diane she can trust. So that's how she thought Esther was. She assumed that to be that kind of person that once she's with a guy, she just cling to the guy and leave her other friends. But then she said she don't see it as anything though. That is not that is the bad thing or whatever. It's all good, it's your person. But then she just thought it wasn't cool to them for the fact that they were friends. She shouldn't just leave them like that and just cling to a guy. So another thing that happened was the Diane part also. You guys remember that Diane actually confessed that she liked Nelson in the house. She said she liked Nelson in the house. And she talked to Esther already about it that, okay, see, I like this guy, I like Nelson and everything. Suddenly, Esther went behind her back after Toya was evicted to go and become friends with Nelson. And she said the funniest thing was that they were now becoming so close. They eat together, cook together, even sleep on the same bed and everything. And she was, burning and angry and everything because she considered Esther as a friend. She told Esther that she likes this guy and all that. But then Esther still went ahead to go and become friends with her and become close with the guy. And started, making her feel bad for explaining herself to her. That she felt Esther betrayed her. Diane said she felt that Esther betrayed her. So Ebuka asked Esther what she thought about this. And she said she didn't feel that way because she didn't really approach Nelson with that kind of motive, like to like him or whatever. Esther said when she became friends with Nelson. They just started off as like friends. So she even asked Nelson, okay. And that was like the second week or so, that tell me, in this house, which girl do you like, that kind of thing. Nelson did not really give her any reply that okay, this is why I like, this is why I did not like. So for the fact that Nelson didn't call Diane, she had to just keep mute. But then, had it been Nelsie called Diane that okay, I like Diane, she would have been like, oh wow, that's cool. Diane likes you too, and all that. Then maybe they will just do matchmaking and click. But since the Nelson didn't call Diane, she didn't want to just go all out and just okay, Diane likes you too. So she just had to keep mute. But then, during the course of their friendship in the house, she started liking him along the line, but she didn't like go into the friendship with the intention of liking him. According to that's what Esther said, that she didn't go to the friendship with the intention of liking him. But then Diane said that when Nelson was now evicted from the house, oh my god, that she was so happy. She just felt like the universe was working in her favor, because she couldn't bear to see them together, eat together, laugh together, be in the garden, playing all those, touching body and all that. And her heart is, beating too fast. The heart they scatter into pieces. That kind of feeling, you understand now? So she said she couldn't bear to see it. That she was so happy when Nessie was evicted from the house. But then she was still sad to an extent, because Esther was crying and all that. She felt bad for Esther because she could relate when Toyo left the house too. You guys know Toyo and Diane were kind of close in the house. They were very close. Like, apart from Mercy, Toyo was the guy she was so close to. So when Toyo left the house, she, it hurt her too much. So she understand that feeling. So when you are connected to someone, when you bond with someone, then at the end of the day, person had to go. So she felt bad for Esther that she's going through that kind of pain. But then at the end, she was still happy for herself, because she was free from the torment and torture of seeing two of them together happy. So after Nelson left, they became friends again, they became close and everything. So Diane even said they had a discussion in the garden, and she said that she will never blame Esther for what happened, that she will definitely blame Nelson, that she doesn't blame girls for this kind of stuff, that he's the guy that's always at fault. That's her own belief, that she does not blame girls. So also, Ebuka asked about the fraud situation. You all know the fraud situation now, whereby at first fraud was all over Esther, lovey-dovey and all that, but then she was not reciprocating the love and everything. But suddenly, we just discovered that she was not being nice to him and all that. Ebuka asked the housemates if they felt that Esther used fraud for her game in the house. And Diane said, at some point, yeah, she felt that way. She thought she was playing fraud, because fraud was all over Esther at the beginning, and she always rejected him. She told them that she does not like him. But then suddenly, after Nancy left, she became close with Fraud. So at one point, they all thought, okay, she was using it to play games and stuff like that. Even Mercy said, yeah, that she didn't really think it was genuine, that she just thought it was. So Mercy said that she thinks it was the week that Ford won the head of house HOH, that she became close with Ford, so that she can, have the power to enjoy privileges with Ford. So she felt it was that week. She just snapped that on them and became close with Ford, started cooking and eating and sleeping together. And then again, she left them. She abandoned them. Even Venita said that she didn't feel that Esther was using fraud up until that darling challenge when they kissed up there. And guess what, guys? Esther was like, she didn't kiss Fraud, that it was like Fraud that kissed. I'm like, girl, what? Even the book had to play the clip again for us to see that you kissed this guy. She was like, she didn't kiss him, that it was a planned kiss, that maybe they planned to do it before. Something like that, Sha. So Ebuka had to ask Esther that, okay, you clearly told these girls, that is Mercy and Diane, that you don't like this guy. You don't like him one bit. So what changed about him? Why did you become suddenly close to him and you started, hanging out with him and liking him? She said at first it was just friendship. She started spending time with him. She discovered that he's funny and he's lovable. So she just started liking him at that point. She said funny people make her laugh, and she loves to laugh. That was why she stayed with him and got stuck with him. So Mercy was not like, okay, are you sorry that you abandoned us now? So she apologized and So then, okay, I'm sorry that I left you guys. I didn't know you guys felt that way. I'm sorry. She apologized to Mercy and Diane that they shouldn't be, mad at her. And guys, that's how it ended. At this point, guys, they took a commercial break. So when they came back after the break, Cindy and NK joined them in the building in the studio. At first, it was just Mercy, Venita, Jackie, Tacha, Diane, I think, yeah. Then Esther. So it was like the ladies' night today. Then NK and Cindy joined them in the studio. So it was not like a full house. So they had to play a game in this last round. They played a game whereby the Ebuka will ask you guys something and you show your board with your reply. So the first question Ebuka asked was who they trust the least in the house. Like who did they trust the least in the house? So Cindy said Esther, that she didn't really trust Esther, that. Jackie said she didn't really trust every lady in the house except NK, our fellow Igbo sister. So Ebuka asked the second question. He asked the housemates who was the toughest to get along with. Mercy's reply was that she's a social butterfly. She gets along with everyone. But then Ebuka was like, no, that's not an answer. You have to give us an answer. Who didn't you get along with in the house? Diane said Venita, that at first she didn't really get along with Venita. Cindy said Esther again. Can you guys imagine Esther? Then she said Tacha, that she just felt that Tacha has a huge wall built around her that you can't really break through to get to her. Venita also said Tacha too, but then she didn't really try to get to know her. That she felt she didn't want any kind of, embarrassment or whatever for the fact that the way she see her relate to people, she didn't want to come and act all over us and shout and scream on TV. So she just had to respect herself and just be there. I don't really get to know her. Tacha said Ella that she didn't really get along with Ella. That maybe it's because she didn't spend much time in the house. Maybe that's her, but she didn't really get to know her and get along well with her before she was evicted the second week. So NK said she didn't really get along with Esther and Diane. That first they didn't really make her feel comfortable in the house because they're always, up over her case and everything, that she wasn't really comfortable around them. So Ebuka also asked them who liked food most in the house. Guys, I'm sure we all know the answer already. If Cindy does not make this list, who will make the list? But then most of the housemates said Cindy, Esther. So yeah, Cindy is like the chairperson on this table. Ebuka asked who gossiped the most, and Tasha was like, everyone except me. She said every of the housemates gossiped, that she didn't gossip. She said anything she'll say about you is something you want to hear her say to your face. And Venita was like, hey girl, no, are you sure? You gossiped about me. You talked about me and all that. But then she was like, girl, you left. We're not in the house. I didn't talk about you behind your back when you were there. You left. You were evicted already when I talked about you. So I didn't gossip about you. So guys, this is where the episode ended today. I can't wait to see tomorrow's own. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bell to get my updates and watch more of my videos, and share this video, like, comment, support your girl, help me grow. Please and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks guys, bye.